59-50 this afternoon score. Westmont over Campbellsville. Coach, they play really aggressive defense. Either that or maybe we didn't play aggressive enough.
I feel like we played pretty aggressive. I feel like we played a really good game. You know, it's I don't know. The official, I've never had an official spitefully do something to me at the end of the game the way that guy did tonight. And he was just a smart aleck, to be honest with you. And I've never had that. Well, I've had it happen before, but not in a setting like this. And, you know, you calling timeouts. I've yet told my kids we're going to advance the ball. And then he comes up and says he's not going to let us advance the ball at the end. The game's over, but it just kind of shows you what we're having. You know, we were held a lot. And that's okay if they would let us get by with it.
Right.
And when they're not letting you get by with it and they're getting by with it, it's very, very frustrating. They were big, but, you know, we battled. We battled our guts out and I had 3 sitting over there with 5 fouls. And when you've got 3 sitting there with 5 fouls and they're holding Emily Fox and they're holding Madison Clements every single time they make a curl or Lex, it's very, very frustrating. And I felt like Jordan got beat to death in the paint.
Yes.
And I don't know. I don't understand the difference in it. I know Westmont's ranked 2nd in the country. I understand that, and I think they have an outstanding team. They're very well coached. They've got a ton going for them, and you can't beat them. You can't beat them if you have no consistency, and we just didn't have that consistency that we needed, and it's frustrating. But I'm not trying to take away what they have. I'm saying if it's called fair, we've got to play a great game to beat them. But I felt toward the end of the game, you know, it was frustrating. There's no doubt about it.
And maybe with different officials, it would have been a different outcome.
You know, maybe you never know. But this kind of shows us where we need to improve. Shows us a lot of things about ourselves. I think Westmont, obviously them and Mid-America NAS played last night. That's the 2 best teams in the country. Lindsey Wilson's obviously very talented too, but they're not down here. But as far as the teams that I've seen, those are the teams, and traditionally, obviously, going to be very strong.
It just looked like several times we had 2 people, or they had 2 people just clinging on to Emily Fox, and she never really got an open look at all.
Talk to them. It's not that they didn't see it. I don't know. I really don't know. I can't answer that. I wish I could. Wish I had an answer for it, but it's, you know, when Emily Fox gets 8 shots off for us, that's not a great night. And you know, if we were allowed to do that, I would do it too. I mean, there's no doubt about it. But it's a interesting little night, that's for sure.
I know we missed a lot of layups underneath the basket today too. Which
you know, when we came out
we would hit
and made a run, I feel like Jordan, like I say, she got hammered quite a bit. But you know, I feel like there were a couple of us that missed some really easy gimmies. But you know, and it gets in your head when you're getting fouled like that. It just kind of gets in your head, and we kind of got mentally soft with that part of it. But again, Westmont's a very good team. It would have taken a outstanding effort for us to beat them. But you know, hats off to our kids for battling. I thought Abby Miller, as far as battling, that was probably one of the best games that kid's ever played. And she kept us in it the first half, and you know, we just missed some shots, did some soft things, but we'll learn from it. We'll go back and watch film, and we'll definitely learn from it and go from there.
We got 2 conference games next week. Not going to be easy. Cumberland U coming in Thursday, and then Lindsay on Saturday.
Yeah. That's 2 tough ones, but I can tell you we're prepared. We've played some really tough competition, and I think we'll be better for it. We will be better for the schedule that we play. We will be better for the experience that these kids have earned, and we'll just go from there. But yeah, it's a tough week. We'll come back and, like I say, watch film and get back into conference play. It's crazy to think that it's already starting. Well, it started today, as a matter of fact, but that will be starting.
Right. There were some games today.
Yep, but we'll get home and get some rest. It's nice that this is an opportunity for us to come play on this level and then be home in 4 hours.
Yeah.
That's a great benefit to us, and I'm appreciative for the people that put this on down here. It's a great tournament. You can come down and get that national tournament experience without the pressure of knowing you're going to turn around and go home with a loss. And I'm glad we played Westmont. You know, I would love to say we could go play somebody and win by 30 today. You know, I think those are easy things. But the fact that we've played Westmont lets us know where we stand and lets our kids know what it's like to play in those type situations against those type of teams.
It'd be nice to have the NAIA back down here, too.
I would love to have. I love this place. Obviously, I had some good memories in Independence. Sure. I'm going to not lie about that. But as far as overall memories, this is what when I think of the national tournament, I think of Oman Arena. And Campbellsville University's played a lot of games on this floor, and it's a fun thing. It's just fun to be back in Jackson. It's close to home, and it's a lot of pluses for us. I would love for Jackson does the tournament right. I'd love to see him get it back down here.
Yeah. Coach, appreciate your time.
Thanks, Jay.
We'll see you next Thursday.
Thank you.
We'll get going with the Mid-South Conference. Final score this afternoon, Westmont 59, Campbellsville 50. As a